Make the s sound by lightly placing your tongue just above the top front teeth. Force air through the top of your tongue to hit your top teeth, producing a hissing sound. Go to the Iowa University website and click on the triangle to hear how the phoneme s should be sounded.
S, s.
Tell the students they are going to learn the s sound. Demonstrate how the words sing and song begin with the s sound. Download the song sheet, Sing a Song of Snowflakes, from the Cadiddles website. Read out or sing the song to the tune of Sing a Song of Sixpence, emphasizing the s sounds at the beginning of the words. Tell the students that the word snake begins with the s sound. Make the shape of a slithering snake with your hand and say snake, emphasizing the s sound. Ask students to do the same. Tell them to use this movement when they say or hear the s sound. Get Reading Lesson Sound Symbol Card 6. Show only the front of the card and say the word snake, emphasizing the s sound. Ask the students to listen for the s sound and repeat it in the word snake. Tell the students you are going to say some words that begin with the s sound and some that do not. Ask them to make the snake movement and say s when they hear the sound at the beginning of the word. Here are the words: sun, sand, pet, song, pot, 6, 10, sea. Be sure to leave enough time between saying each word for the students to respond. Say the word bus, emphasizing the s at the end of the word. Say that this word ends with the s sound. Tell the students that you are going to say some words that end with the s sound and some that do not. Ask them to make the snake movement and say s when they hear the sound at the end of a word. Here are the words: yes, pet, mess, hat, gas, kiss, rat, us. Leave time for the students to respond. Tell the students they should make the snake movement and say s when they hear the s sound at the beginning of a word in the verse you are going to read to them. Here's the verse. I like to go to the seaside. I like to see the sand and the sea. I saw a little seal trying to hide. He waved and swam away from me. Repeat until the students can identify all the beginning s sounds in the verse. If you are sure that students have learned the s sound, go on to teach the letter or grapheme that represents the sound. Give out the sound symbol card for s. Show the back of the card. Point to the small s and say, this is how we write the letter for the sound s. Point to the capital S and say, this is how we write big S, which is for important words like people's names. Point to the word snake and say, this is how we write the word snake. Point out the letter S and say, this is how we write the S sound at the beginning of the word. Give out the Cadiddles writing practice sheets for little s and big S. Point to the small s and say, this is how we write the letter for the sound s. Point to the capital S and say, this is how we write big S, which is for important words like people's names. Ask the students to practice writing the small s and the large S. Now we'll move on to blending. Blending is the skill of sounding out letters all through a word into a natural sounding word. Using a word card, point to the first letter of the word and say the sound. Then pass your finger to the next letter and say the sound, and so on. For example, for the word Sam, say S-A-M. Do this again more quickly until the word is pronounced naturally. Show the word card for Sam. Say that the word begins with S. Ask a student to point to the letter that stands for S. Sound out Sam while running a finger under each letter. S, m. Say the word quickly. Sam. Have the student sound out the word with you. Explain that Sam is a name, so it begins with a big S.